Hey, what's up, guys? It's Above the Crown here, and I just kind of want to talk a lot about the Xbox enforcement video I made and how they still suck, and the amount of comments I've been getting on about how those people or anything like that have been getting banned for no reason, and people are starting to go over to the PlayStation. I was reading the guidelines and their values as the enforcement team, and they say that the policies in our guide, we must do what is right, not always just what is written. Context matters. But at the same time, it's just kind of like weird that when you get on, as for what happened to me, I was gone for 3 days, 4 days, and I came back and I got suspended for days, and people are getting banned now. And like this reminds me of back in the Xbox 360 days, really early when people would get banned and it was by the guy known as the Pro. I don't know if any of you guys really remember that, but what he would do is he'd just ban you if you were rude to him, said anything to him that was rude, or played better than he did, and he used his great power against us. And it was a horrible thing to be worried that you'll just get banned until 9999. I'm not gonna be alive for that, and I would have to go out and create a new account. It would suck. So a couple days ago, I got a comment on my Xbox Enforcement Team Sucks video, which by the way will be in the description below. And this guy sent me a link to a website, and I clicked on it, and it's a petition. It's what I want to achieve to put an end to false accusations by the Microsoft enforcement team. And I think if we do sign it, it will make somewhat of a difference to the Xbox enforcement team to at least look at, maybe even Microsoft. Though I live in Seattle, Washington, I cannot go into the Microsoft office and say, hey, I would like to not get banned, because it's not their department anymore. And that's the sucky part, because the enforcement team is players. It's other people like you and me who have the power, just as once the Pro did, to say this guy is being bad, this girl is being bad, let's ban them, let's suspend them. But they have sent a horrible message saying to that other player that he or she does not play well. I think the problem though a lot is that it ranges in rated M games, such as shooter games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, The Division, any game that's a real shooter game that's popular. I think that's where a lot of the players would get banned at, because for some reason you'll just get banned for no reason. Once you do, there's nothing you can do. You can't, hey, this is why I did what I did, or this is why I said what I said, because there's no way of contacting them because you don't know who it is. It could be a random player that you just played with that day that was just like, well, I'm gonna ban them because they called me a pussy or a bitch, or they said I suck and I take that offensive, so I'm gonna ban them. And it's horrible. So for those who don't know what the Xbox enforcement team was, a while back Microsoft launched the service called Xbox Enforcement United, a program that allows users to help determine if other players are violating the Xbox Live Code of Conduct. And it was pretty helpful in the beginning. Their intent for it was great, that they could make Xbox a better place for everyone else. Like, it would stop players from being harassed or anything, and make it a little bit a safer zone for everybody else. But now the problem is shifted to where random players are just getting suspended or banned for no reason, even if they're not home or on vacation. As I said in my other video, I'll say it again, even when you go through Enforcement United, it's still a beta. But when you go in to enter for the enforcement team, it says welcome to the Enforcement United. And a little bit of it says that it is fun. Best of all, it's fun. Yes, we'll admit it. Sometimes hilarious peek into the misbehavior we sometimes encounter. It's funny to them to watch and read what other people say to other people. They find it amusing. I'm sure it's funny. I'm sure that some things that other people say is amusing, but at the same time, it's supposed to be a group thing. It's a whole group that is supposed to say, yes, this person has violated it. And if you guys have noticed, it's being abused now. If you have been banned or suspended, please comment down below that that's what has happened to you. I'd love to know why and how that happened to you. Us as a community, us as a consumer for Microsoft, Xbox One, and all that, the games we play, we should have the right to know why we can't play them. why we got suspended, why we got banned from Xbox. I think we should have our reason. We should give our reason of why we did what we did. We should get a reason back for what we got banned for. The Xbox enforcement team truly sucks. It is broken and it needs to be fixed. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers. I know I don't get a lot of views, but I beg you all, please, who watch this, please spread this around. Share this with your friends. Tell your friends. Share this, please. There's a petition going around in the description below. You guys can sign up for it. It's just to help us get out there and help stop Microsoft, enforcement team. It's a horrible thing and it's broken. It's a glitch and no one's gonna fix it unless no one talks about it. And I know there's so many videos about this out there. There's so many videos about this out there. But if we can all come together as a community for one more time, we have been making YouTube great. Can we please make Xbox great? People will be switching over to PlayStation, and I know that I've wanted to too, but I'm staying with Xbox because I know we can still make it a better place. I love Xbox. So please, guys, as a community, as players, as gamers, let's please make Xbox great again.